TIG versus MIG welding. Which one pays the most? Now, just for the sake of argument, it's a no-brainer that you're going to make more money TIG welding than you will MIG welding. Now, it all depends on what you are doing. Are you doing this as a worker, 10-9? Are you doing this as an entrepreneur? Are you doing this as a business owner? This is what separates the difference as far as which one pays the most. If you're doing the MIG welding process and you're making sculptures and you're making furniture, you can make more money than the person that's working hourly doing the TIG welding process, even though they might make more hourly than you do doing the MIG welding process. I have seen some TIG welders make up to $35 an hour just TIG welding. I have seen this. I have seen them start out between $27 and $30 an hour starting out. I have seen MIG welders start out between $16 and up to $20 an hour. That's what I have seen. So hourly, there's a big difference. And you know what the big difference is? The TIG welding process is more confined. It's more focused. You have to deal with elements like stainless, aluminum, nickel, different type of brass, copper, different stuff that you can TIG. A lot of times on food grade, on piping, different piping companies, depends on what they're putting in. You can make a lot of money doing the TIG welding process. Now this process is a little harder to learn than the MIG welding process. MIG welding is pretty easy. You're just gonna hit the gun and go. It's pretty much an easy process. A lot of people like to down MIG welding, calling you a wire monkey. It's okay. I've seen wire monkeys make a lot of money hourly and starting their own business selling products. So it all depends on what you're trying to do. But I wouldn't knock it, especially if you're trying to get into it and get some income. I helped a student who got out of prison. He was working at a chicken house in Pine Bluff, and he contacted me. He said, "Say, man, I want to do something that I can pass on to my son, man. I really want to invest in myself." And he invested in a 2-week program that I have teaching people how to MIG weld. That's only $1,000. He invested in this 2-week program, only 4 days a week, 4 hours a day, and he was able to get a job starting off at $20 an hour. $20 an hour MIG welding. This changed the game for him. He was just at a chicken house. He quit that. Now he's doing maintenance and some more things. So you see how it changed and opened up doors for you. So it all depends on what you're trying to do. Today I'm going to give a small demonstration of a MIG welding process just to show you how quick it is. And with the MIG, you mostly go off the sound. A lot of times you have older equipment that won't have dials, so you have to dial it in due to the sound of it. Now we know that MIG welding is a short circuit process. Normally you're not going to do MIG welding over 1/4 inch thick. Normally it's going to be 3/16 on down. You know, sheet metal when you're building furniture or making small things, sculptures and things like that. So when you're diving into this process, I would recommend you getting, you know, it's good to learn on 1/4 inch steel. I would recommend just running stringer beads just like you would do with the stick welding process. Now let me say this, I do want to say this. For those, most schools I have seen when they're teaching you the welding process, normally they start with stick and then they go to flux or MIG and then they have TIGging at the last, unless you come in and straight learning the TIG welding process or the MIG welding process. Now, what I have learned over my 21 years of experience, if you're going to learn the stick welding process, I think if you learn TIG first, it'll help you get the concept of stick, because it's going to teach you 3 things I talk about all the time: gap, angle, travel speed. Gap, angle, travel speed. So that's what you learn with TIG welding. It kind of makes you be patient. You slow down, you have to watch what's going on. If the tungsten touches the metal, it arcs out and it contaminates the tungsten. So that's what you learn from the TIG welding process, and how close to keep it. You keep it about 1/8 inch off the metal. The same way you're doing with the stick rod. You want it to almost kiss it, but you're not touching it. The arc is keeping it away about 1/8 inch. And you learn that from this, on how fast you need to go, on keeping this. If this is a 90 here, you want to have about a 15 so you can kind of see your direction. You learn those things. And I have taught students that started out doing this, they picked it up fast when they went to the next process. So me personally now, I believe if you're starting to teach the whole process, start with the TIG process. It builds patience to help you learn the other processes quicker. This is just my personal opinion. Now, when it comes to money, hourly, the TIG weld beats hands down. And it's not hard to do. It just takes more time. And it's like everything when you come to welding. It's all muscle memory. If you get some stainless pieces, if you get some pieces to work on, carbon pieces starting out, you would get the concept. Practice make perfect. You can't expect to gain muscles if you never go to the gym. Learning either process, fam. It's just what it is. So for today, we're gonna run I did a small TIG welding one, but I set the gas up. I had to switch it over. I got it on 75-25 running the MIG, and I was using 100% argon doing the TIG welding process, but I'm about to run out of gas. So I run a couple beads, and I think that that's what you should do when you're learning it, just to run beads. I think you should run beads with the TIG with your left hand, with your right hand, free-handing it first, getting steady, before you start adding some filler metal. Keep that in mind. But you want to make sure you remember gap, angle, and travel speed. That is going to be important in all processes that you're learning. I've seen a lot of students dive into it and they want to start building things and making things in joints. But you have to run string of beads first. I don't care if it's the TIG welding process to the stick welding, MIG, and flux core. Run string of beads first. It helps you learn the process. It gives you the fundamentals. It lets you know what a real good weld look like. So when you start joining it, you know what you're looking for. So I think that that's a very, very good thing to do. So getting started, we're going to run one. Let me grab my gloves. I think that it's real good to do this. I ran one bead already, and we're just going to tie into it and show you the process. Here's the one that I ran already. Did pretty good. Earlier I was just fine-tuning the machine, and it got good penetration. But remember what I said, when you're using the MIG welding process, or some CWIs like to say the GMAW, you know, it's short circuit, so you're not going to get real good penetration. So that's why they use flux core, door shield, and with, you know, flux inside in construction to get thicker, to get penetration on thicker steel. But for the sake of time, we just want to tie into this. Now let me say this before I do this. Drag, slag, push wire. Drag, slag, push wire. Especially when you're building on thin material like with the MIG welding, because you don't want to have a lot of penetration in it to blow through or nothing like that. So it's better to push it than drag it. But you can do both, but it's better to push it. Make sure I get all the kinks out. It works better when you got the kinks out. Didn't take that long. And like I say, this is an easy process to learn. 2 weeks, this process, you really can be good. Majority of companies that I have noticed that hire you in this company and hire you with the MIG welding process is going to be flat, horizontal, vertical down. Flat, horizontal, vertical down. Some might argue and say, man, you need to go uphill. When you're building furniture, you don't go uphill because you're applying more heat and you put more wire into the metal. When you just doing things like this and you got good heat, you can just run down and keep it moving. So downhill, horizontal, flat. That's what you're going to do with this process, and you can get some good money. I have seen companies pay up to $20 an hour starting out with this. There's companies in Little Rock right now looking for MIG welders starting out between $17 and $19 an hour. You can make good money. Like I say, depends on where you are at. You can make good money on this process. So if that's you and you are looking for an opportunity, I just want to throw it out there. I'm a recruiter also. I have different recruiters hit me up looking for welders that'll show up on time, that's skilled. If that's you, all you have to do is email me at yourweldingcoach@gmail.com. That's yourweldingcoach on gmail.com. You can also contact me on LinkedIn. My name is Joel Brown Jr. That's Joel Brown Jr. You can also put Your Welding Coach, and I'm going to pop up, fam. You're going to see the beard, fam. You know it's me. So for those who also want to follow me on my other platforms, check me out on TikTok And also on Instagram is Your Welding Coach. Everything is Your Welding Coach, YouTube, all the above. The brand is Hog On Welding. So for those who want to get them a hoodie, it's hoodie season, fam. Go to Amazon, put in Hog On Welding hoodies. All of my stuff will pop up. You can put in Hog On Welding t-shirts, long sleeves, pillows. I got all type of stuff, fam. So if you're cool with me, fool with me, I appreciate everybody for checking in with me, for liking, sharing the channel. We're trying to hit that 100K this year, fam. If not this year, we're going to hit it next year, but we pushing it, fam. So I appreciate the love and support. Coming soon, coming soon. I wanted to say Arkansas Baptist College. We are bringing the fabrication welding program, a 6-week program and a 16-week program geared to help the inner city. Stay in tune with me if you're trying to get into the program, if you can move into the area, if you're in the area. We're really trying to help the kids, so make sure you hit me up. For those who want to get some consultations to help start your business, all you have to do is email me, or you can call or text the private number 501-400-5806. That's 501-400-5806. For those who are trying to reach me, make sure you contact me, fam. Leave a voicemail. You can text the number also. My goal is to really help you get to the next level. My ebooks are available too. You can check them out. The link is in my bio on YouTube of all my ebooks, or you can visit gumroad.com. That's GUM-road.com. You can put Your Welding Coach in. My new ebook is called Monetize Your Torch. The Rich Welder ebook is also available. The bundle, Weld to Wealth bundle, is also available, fam. I have plenty products out there to really help you scale yourself. So if you're trying to learn, if you're trying to use the money that you already got from welding to scale, I can help you on whatever standpoint you're in. If you're looking for a job, I can also help you too. So be blessed, continues to prosper. I'm out. Hold on.